An 85-year-old doctor appeared in the dock on Tuesday in the first trial in Spain over thousands of suspected cases of babies stolen from their mothers during the Franco era, amid emotional protests outside the Madrid court. Dozens of demonstrators, many wearing yellow t-shirts with the slogan "Justice," gathered outside the building as Eduardo Vela, who worked as a gynecologist at the now-defunct San Ramon clinic in Madrid, arrived. Carmen Lorente, who came to the court from the southern city of Seville to protest, said she was told her baby's son suffocated in the womb, even though she recalls hearing him cry after giving birth in 1979. dailymail.co.uk iNewPix 2018 626 17 4DA 4C 81,200,578,0 Image a 61,530,31,251,487. But she hoped his two-day trial would mark a turning point that leads the authorities to reopen investigations into other stolen babies cases. A mother can never forget her child, she told reporters outside the court. Mothers want to tell their children that they did not abandon them. No date has been set for a verdict. Speaking to reporters after the first session of the trial ended, Madrigal said it was day to celebrate. "Today I had the chance that thousands of victims will not have to speak before judges so they can issue a verdict," she said. The practice of stealing babies began after Franco came to power following Spain's 1936-39 civil war, pitting left-wing Republicans against conservative nationalists loyal to the general, as part of an effort to purge Spain of Marxist influence. Beginning in the 1950s, it was expanded to take newborns from poor families as well as illegitimate babies.